There are no second chances in life, except to feel remorse. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. The key to life is accepting challenges. Once someone stops doing this, he's dead. Enchantment lies in everyday moments if you are observant. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. Education is not the learning of facts. It's rather the training of the mind to think. All is mystery, but he is a slave who will not struggle to penetrate the dark veil. Heaven is like an egg, and the earth is like the yolk of the egg. A frog in a well cannot conceive of the ocean. Art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. When inequality takes root, a garden of problems flourishes. Sometimes your circle decreases in size, but increases in value. In my heart's most secret place, I pity them as angels do. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. The invariable mark of wisdom is to see the miraculous in the common. Forget what hurts you, but never forget what it taught you. For life goes not backward, nor tarries with yesterday. Stay close to anything that makes you glad you are alive. When pure sincerity forms within, it is outwardly realized in other people's hearts. Accepting oneself does not preclude an attempt to become better. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. There is no such thing as a great talent without great willpower. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of others. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Everything has to be all right. Maybe not today, but eventually. Most of what matters in our lives takes place in our absence. Truth is a straight line you sometimes need to curve. You should know that by now. Gratitude is best refined through the fires of adversity. The right mindset is the first step towards the journey. We can't become what we need to be by remaining what we are. Conformity to the present is invisibility to the future. That as long as we are being remembered, we remain alive. The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to comprehend. Reason is and ought only to be the slave of the passions. Don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. Life isn't worth living unless it is lived for someone else. I was never aware of any other option but to question everything. I never trust frank and simple people whose stories hold together. True words are not fancy. Fancy words are not true. The good do not debate. Debaters are not good. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. Flow with whatever may happen and let your mind be free. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. It is said we learn more from our failures than our successes. If I have seen further than others, it is by standing upon the shoulders of giants. A praise war in terms of the fundamental factors. The first of these factors is moral influence. Try not to become a man of success, rather become a man of value. Great men are like eagles and build their nest on some lofty solitude. The control of large numbers is possible, and like unto that of small numbers if we subdivide them. A rose does not answer its enemies with words, but with beauty. You're only young once, but you can be immature forever. It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed. I have never known any distress that an hour's reading did not relieve. Kendati batasantara kebebasan, dan ketidak pedulian terkadang saru. I think there is only one quality worse than hardness of heart, then that is softness of head. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. It does not matter how long you live, but how well you do it. A man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. The men of old breathed clear down to their heels. To shine your brightest light is to be who you truly are. A good completion takes a long time. A bad completion cannot be changed later. People, in general, would rather die than forgive. It's that hard. Thinking something does not make it true. Wanting something does not make it real. Invincibility lies in the defense, the possibility of victory in the attack. Victory is reserved for those who are willing to pay its price. Either in conflict with others or in harmony with them, we go through life like a runaway horse, unable to stop. Dining with the king, your attire, attitude, and mentality must change. Respect is earned, honesty is appreciated, trust is gained, loyalty is returned. Stop doing what is easy or popular. Start doing what is right. It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop. Where you are in a few months depends on what you do today. You know you made it when your friends tell their friends that you are their friend. Shoot for the moon. Even if you fail, you'll land among the stars. Keep their friends close and their enemies closer. Earth's crammed with heaven, but only he who sees takes off his shoes. Stop leaving and you will arrive. Stop searching and you will see. Stop running away and you will be found. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. Failure is not when you fail once, but when you refuse to learn from your mistake. No crime is a means to an end. No crime can be rationalized. Vote for the man who promises least. He'll be the least disappointing. But the truth doesn't need to be known or believed to be true. If you correct your mind, the rest of your life will fall into place. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. The world changes. We do not. Therein lies the irony that kills us. Don't set your goals by what other people deem important. Notice the difference between being in control and needing control. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Ignorance is the night of the mind, but a night without moon or star. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. To think too long about doing a thing often becomes its undoing. But you don't have to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. Great results can be achieved with small forces. One who has few must prepare against the enemy. One who has many makes the enemy prepare against him. You become mature when you become the authority of your own life. So in war, the way is to avoid what is strong and strike at what is weak. Everything is created twice, first in the mind and then in reality. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. Start writing, no matter what. The water does not flow until the faucet is turned on. A ship is always safe at shore, but that is not what it's built for. He who is highly esteemed is not easily conspired against.